Okay, hi guys, this is a Dead Coast walkthrough, which is Kobin, and we have already completed this undetected, non-lethal, highest difficulty. We got all the targets. We're Panther Perfectionist. We got 1, 2, and 3, but as is the case lately, my recorder screwed up a little bit, so I'm going to show you what to do, and I'll have to show you the dead drop location and the laptop location. I didn't get the I backed out because of the HVT, so this walkthrough will actually show the HVT, not that that is a big deal, but for this Dead Coast mission, you have to take everyone out, and the secret here is the crossbow. The only thing we're going to use is the sticky shocker crossbow and the sleeping gas part of the crossbow, and we can take out the whole thing. It's pretty quick if you do it smooth. And if you keep on the right path, everyone's going to be in exactly where I show you them. This first part seems to be pretty much clockwork for me. And then the second one will depend on how long it took me to get there. So we're going to sweep around the sides first. Oh, didn't want that. I just want sticky shocker.
Use the fifth freedom at your discretion, but try not to be seen. They might have heavy reinforcements.
And like she said here, we don't want to be seen at all because that's going to throw a lot of extra guys our way, which is why the assault score is so high, because as soon as you go loud, they're calling in reinforcements and you're going to have to deal with them. There are some lights that you can shoot out if you're still looking for light out money. That's easy money. And then depending on how quickly we got here, that guy could be waiting for us. If he's not already in the room, most of the time he's not in the room. If he's not in the room, what I do is I shoot out this light, and then I'll sit right here, and he'll come in and you can just grab him that way. This is about the only randomness, is that guy could possibly fall down, which would really suck. We'll take out that guy with some sleeping gas. The biggest thing you're going to need to learn in these missions is how the different heavy infantry guys look, because that'll determine whether they can have sleeping gas, or whether they can be shocked, or whether neither. You're going to have to hand them. These two guys that are coming up next are both sleeping gas possibilities, so they're super easy. And then we're going to just mop up the last three, and I'll show you where the dead drop site was. A little bit over his head, so it lands on him. I like to try to conk him on his head. And now we got 3 guys left. No real issues here. It should be pretty straightforward. Only thing, we're going to wait for this guy to go by. And there he is. I could pop up and take him in the face, but it's just easier. Just let him go by. Get a nice easy shot in his back. And then there's 2 guys, and one of them is a super heavy, so the only thing we can do is hand-to-hand him. So we're going to let him set up. We got to make sure he's not coming out that door right there. And he's got a buddy who he's having a conversation with right now, and that guy's going to come right over here. And then you're going to see the super heavy go there. And I like to stand up for these shots because sometimes you hit the back. You know, you'll hit the wall or something. He just won't aim over his gun, and this guy's completely oblivious, looking the other way. And there we go. And the dead drop is right up here. I'll show you how we get up there, but that is where the dead drop would be if I hadn't screwed up, which I unfortunately did. Bought a brand new computer, spent a ton of money. Boom, dead drop would be right in this wall. And yet, still screws up on me all the time. Okay, everyone is dead, so we can just run our way into the next area, which is going to have the laptop and the HVT. And I think, as I was going to say in the second half video, the secret there is that you
Copy that.
need
Sam,
to,
are you sure we should be trusting
whoop.
Kobin here?
Kobin's mainly concerned with his own skin.
We need to get the HVT. We need to get the stuff before we get the last guy because these missions, Kobin's missions, auto end. Which means if you don't get through them.
Anytime you're ready, the door's unlocked.
Little loading screen humor there. And you also want to jump down there quickly because there is a drone operator, so our goggles aren't going to work. But we'll finish this in the second half, which is going to be continued right now. Okay, this is Swaggers, and I'm redoing this section.
The lighthouse has possibilities. Pick off a few targets from there.
Oh, that was sleeping glass. When you reset, sometimes. Oh shit! Probably pay attention. Guy on the top.
Sam, there's no way you're getting
And then it says you can't go through the dual breach, but who cares? Because we can just go through right here. With all the upgrades, you know, I could, yes, just walk up. Given so long. I don't know what happened. Did that? The shocker must have just bopped off his head there or something. Okay, and then there's going to be a couple guys. One guy's kind of in this building, and one guy to the right. He's not there, so that's fine. Oh, he must have been there. And that guy is having his conversation. We'll wait for him to come out. Patiently waiting. Five left. Sniper. And then we're going to go around. The drone operator is in this building here. And then I'd already gotten the laptop in a video that ended up not being of greatest quality, so we'll show you where that location is. There's a camera right here to chafe if you need that, but the laptop is right here on the crate there, so I apologize for that. So now we have the capture, the HVT, and then the guy that we're going to take out in here, and then there's a super heavy below us, meaning can't be gassed, can't be shocked, has to be hand-to-hand taken down. Or shot, but since we're going for ghost, we can't shoot him. Let's find out where this guy is, and this guy can be sticky, so he's right there. The reason we're doing this way, and I don't like leaving that last guy for last because he is a beast. But if you, this mission automatically ends when the last guy is taken down. So like if I have to shock the HVT here or something like that, and there's no one else, the mission just auto ends and you won't get the HVT. So that's why we're taking him out first, and then we're going to come back to this guy who is a pain in my butt. He is super duper aware, and I'm not even going to try. That's the position we want him in, but obviously he's already stood up. So we're going to wait till he comes in either in front of, not totally in front of us, but right to here. And then starts walking back, or until he goes and inspects that rubble again. I don't like chasing him down right there. I probably could. Actually, I should have. But man, this guy just, it's the last guy, and you're like, oh, I'm so close to being done. He's going even further. This is a mistake. Oh, yeah, big mistake, big mistake. I wonder if he does see me if I climb. Oh, this doesn't do me any good. Just gotta be ready to move, because he will just glance it back here, and even though we should completely be fine, he'll be like, oh, I wonder what that is. I wonder what that is right there. I wonder what's going on. Now he's either gonna go in front of the crate we're in, and we're just gonna let him do that and go back, or he's gonna go look at that rubble, and then we would take him out. He's gonna go look at the rubble, so we're gonna go take him out.
Area's
Boom, and there we go.
Roger that. Now let's get you out of there.
High value target collected. And I apologize for the screw up on the dead drop and the laptop having some situations. So we're going to get that, no problem. That's pretty much the score you're going to get. Get a little efficiency bonus, and if you're able to tag a bunch of people in a row, you could get a pretty good bonus. But we're not doing. Nothing happened for any of the other ones, so